Helen Yee here with Eyes on the Game, being joined by Miss Maycee Barber. Now, you are fighting Roxanne Modafferi this weekend. A lot of people obviously bring up the Instagram post, the fact. We ran into her earlier, and she said that you never responded to her personally. Was there a reason why?
Yeah, the reason why I don't respond is because I'm not in the mode of talking back and forth with my opponents. Personally, to me, I'm going in there to have a war with someone, and I don't want to be mixed emotions at all. I don't do that. I will be 100% business until the business is done, and then we can be friends if that's what you want. But in terms of going back and forth, there's really no point in it. There's really no point in it. I can appreciate and understand the fact that she wanted to, give me the heads up as like a fellow fighter and about the bath situation. But I'm an adult. I can figure out the bath on my own, right? So I just didn't think there was really a point in going back and forth. And honestly, I posted that so that everyone else can appreciate the fact that she is a genuinely good person, but it was my choice to kind of not really respond to that.
Yeah, hey, I respect that answer. Now, Anthony Pettis, a mentor of yours and one of your training partners as well, he's fighting this weekend. What surprised you the most about him when you first met him?
I first met him when I started training down in Albuquerque, and he's a completely different person than when I first met him. I think he was, at first, like every fighter that I've ever met has been standoffish, and I can completely understand and agree with that. But now it's like he's always looking out for the other fighters in the gym. He's always looking to help you improve and to grow and to learn, and it's more of like an older brother kind of mentor mentality now. So it's an honor to be around him.
Well, you do have such a bright future ahead of you. It is the new year 2020. Ideally for you, if you get the win on Saturday, how do you see this year playing out for yourself?
When I win on Saturday, I would like to eventually fight April 18th. I believe that's the Brooklyn card. I would like to be on that card. I kind of mapped it out to where I fight like every 12, 13 weeks. Hopefully get 4 fights in this year with a title fight at the end.
And you will be, you mentioned to MMA Junkie, you'll be at the Valentina fight?
I will be, yes.
So what do you think of that matchup, though?
I think Valentina is going to pull off the win again because, I don't think Katlyn had as great of a performance in her. I mean, she won, but it's not something that Valentina is going to stop Valentina.
And I know you also fight in the strawweight division. And a few months back, you mentioned something about the current champ, Zhang Weili. What do you make of her upcoming fight against Joanna?
That also is a fight I actually haven't paid too much attention to. But, she's tough, and she's new to the UFC as far as I can see, But I'll have to pay more attention to that one. I haven't paid attention.
But you did mention that you think she is beatable. How so?
Again, I haven't watched a lot about her, but if she doesn't stand out to me, it's not someone that I'm necessarily afraid of. However, I think that her style, her striking's good. She hits hard. She's super strong, super powerful. But there's definitely holes in her game.
And lastly, for the rest of this year, do you foresee yourself staying at the flyweight division?
I do. Yeah.